Welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and if we sound a little different, it's because we are on site at Logboat, and the candy cane crib is right behind us. So we are joined today by Tyson Hunt, who is the owner of this amazing establishment.
Thank you.
And Ryan
Schultz.
I got it right.
Clark Griswold.
Ryan you know
Schultz.
what? You're kind of right. Ryan, Candy Cane Crib.
That's us.
This is your creation.
Me and Taylor.
I
we
mean,
figured things out.
Truly amazing.
Thank you.
Truly amazing. So I know that this started somewhere very different from here, correct?
It sure did. It started at my house 2009. It's kind of in the Highlands. And then it moved to another location. Got bigger each year. The cops came, told us not to do it anymore. And that's when I approached Logboat and Tyson, Judson, Andrew, and now we're here.
That was an easy yes.
We're fueled by bobber. I love bobber.
Bobber, speaking of, let's just cheers.
Cheers.
I mean, we gotta open it first. Cheers.
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 So you started this in your neighborhood. Somebody called the cops. Too much traffic is what I'm guessing?
So the reason this all started was, it was my family tradition to go out and look at Christmas lights. As a kid growing up, I didn't have a spot I wanted to go to. So I wanted to create a spot that a kid was like, hey, mom, hey, dad, let's get in the car, let's go see this dude's house. So that's kind of how it all started, and now it's grown into a residential business. This is totally different. I wanted to create a community event. When we brought it down here, it's gone next level.
I mean, it is truly next level. I mean, I remember when it first started here, like what it was then versus what it is now is truly remarkable. Tyson, why did you said it was an easy yes. Why was it an easy yes?
Well, when Ryan approached me and he told me the story, and I remember growing up as a kid, and I remember the exact house that I would go to every single year. And when he told me that, I was like, man, of course we want to do that here. That would be incredible. What's your idea? What are your thoughts? He's like, I'm gonna stripe the whole building. It's like, there's no way. First year, whole building is striped red and white, candy cane crib. We had, the photo booths, and it was just great. And getting to know Ryan and Taylor, I mean, we just hit on all cylinders, and for them to say we have to move it out of our neighborhood, we want to bring it to Logboat to have this community event, man, like I said, it was an easy yes. That was a no-brainer for us, and I think this is year 8 now that we've been doing it, and this year is by far the biggest and best, and it just keeps getting bigger and better, which is really incredible to me because I thought last year was the best it could be. How can you improve upon this? And so after the expansion and more square footage, we had to bring on some sponsors who are local sponsors who've been awesome to help us, get the lights and allow them to come out and spend time hanging all of them. But I think it's, what are we over? About 400,000 lights. Exactly. And
400,000?
Yeah, and I think it's 19 miles if you stretched them all out. And
really?
That's crazy.
I'm like, how do you even?
So crazy.
Are you the person who's at home waking up in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock like, we can also add a bridge from here across the street?
Well, no.
Okay.
That's where, yes.
Yes.
We always want to add more.
Yeah.
But I call him Logboat Tony. If I have an idea, I go to Tony, he figures it out. But all we need is lights. I can't thank Logboat enough though for they don't tell us no to anything. We're like, we're gonna do this. They don't ask questions. They just let us do it.
All they ask for is more bobber.
More bobber.
Right, more
We
bobber.
are fueled by bobber.
Fueled by bobber.
Come to Logboat and get bobbered.
There you go. That's exactly right.
Can I give a shameless plug to the sponsors too that helped make this year and last year incredible? So Coil Construction, they built this beautiful new facility where we're sitting tonight. So Coil stepped up big. Legacy Advisors, Dustin Bly and his team stepped up big. Withrow Electric here, local company. And then Spencer Fain's a law firm that we worked a lot with over the years. So they all came together and said, we got to keep this going bigger and better.
Yeah.
So huge thank you to those sponsors to help make this thing come together.
Because it's a community thing.
It is a community thing.
It's a community thing. I mean, there are people driving by, looking at the lights. Yeah. I'm sure people are bringing their kid. They're doing exactly what you talked about.
So that's how the hut came about. So at my house, I would go out and sit around the fire pit and watch cars drive by. And I was like, why is no one coming out to talk to me?
Yeah.
And that's where we have a hut, and it's like a little photo booth. I built that hut to try to draw people out of the car to come talk to me.
I see.
So, and now Logboat has customers. They're all talking to us.
Of course.
So
Well,
so it's working.
Barbara.
But I also want to say a big shout out to all the sponsors first off. But Paul Showers and Withrow Electric, they sponsored me back when I was at my house.
Really?
They put something out. I asked them for a little money to try to get more lights to draw more people. So they are my original sponsor, and I can't thank them enough. They do a lot for the community here, just like Logboat. That was another reason that we
It is
came
100%
here.
perfect. It's 100% perfect.
And it's going to continue to grow. We already have ideas for next year.
You're already
We already have a
thinking
plan.
forward.
Yes.
You're already thinking
Oh,
forward.
boy.
Yeah.
So
He doesn't know about it yet, but it's fine.
But we already talked about the fact that he doesn't have to know.
Well,
I trust these
it all
guys,
goes
man.
through him, but
That's awesome.
But
we have a plan. And
the fact that he trusts the creative process, right? That means a lot.
if
He
you have more
knows.
lights, people will come here.
They will.
I'm
More
pretty
people
sure
will
you
come.
can see it flying over.
You probably can. You can see it. You can see it flying over. You can see it flying over. Well, let me just say this. I remember when Logboat was not what it is right now. I remember when the Candy Cane Crib was a house that you drove by, because I've been in Columbia since 2007. So I remember those things, and to see what you guys have come together and collaborated to create, really, it's for the community. And we appreciate every single bit of it. Truly, every light, the 400,000, the 550 that'll be next year, or the 600,000 that will be next year. This community truly appreciates both of you for what you do for this.
That means a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, we
That's what
we
it's
are.
all about.
Thank you so much for having us out.
Heck yeah.
And let's just real quick, bob her out.
Bob, we're out.
Bob her out. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers
Thank
to
you for
Christmas
being
lights.
here.